Hey Aquarius, welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We are here to do your 2024 messages reading for the month of April, Deeper Dive. I've already pulled your overall energy card for the year, which was the world, as well as your energy and message card for the month of April. Now, the world card, we had talked about that this year was going to be a year of you figuring out your place in the world and where the world fits with you. Because we really feel like the last couple of years, at least the last year especially, you were really feeling like you were trying to find your new place, or you were feeling out of place, like things just didn't seem like they were going to fit. So Spirit is giving you with the Fool as a clarifier for this for the month of April. If you actually look at this particular one, you see the lady actually standing on top of the world. She is actually walking out into it. And what I actually feel for this month is, as we're entering into the second quarter of the year, you're really starting to feel that there is a place for you, that you are starting to feel like there is some place that you do belong, and you're not starting to feel as lost, that you're starting to connect with the world, that you're starting to connect with where you fit with things. And this has really been the start of a very strong spiritual journey, because if you see in the world card, you see part of the world is in light and part of the world is in dark. And I really feel that this has been the start of this year has also been a lot of shadow work that you have been working on, trying to let go of things that don't serve you as a means of trying to move into a better place or a higher vibration. So I think you're starting to see a lot of those new beginnings. Like, you're starting to feel like things are starting over and there's a new beginning, there's a new playing field for you to be on. Because for the month of April, they gave you the third chakra, and this is your solar plexus. This is your gut. This is where you start getting all of your healthy habits, your general well-being, your gut instincts that are coming in. And for this, I feel that as if with this new playing field, you're really starting to figure out where things are starting to fit. So let's see what's going on. So they gave you the Five of Swords as a clarifier, but they also gave you the High Priestess. And the High Priestess aligned with your third chakra. This is also about your intuition and what your gut and your intuition are really telling you. And it's really coming into focus right now because you're starting to feel some of that shadow lift. You're starting to feel like you are letting things go that aren't serving you as a means of moving forward. And this Five of Swords, with this, I'm feeling that this conflict and defeat is something that you're finally letting go. You don't feel as defeated anymore. You don't feel like the world is constantly beating you down. Like, there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's just taking you a while to let that emotions and things that don't serve you go. I'm really feeling that you don't feel like you're walking an uphill battle anymore. I really don't feel like you're walking that uphill, that you're letting things in that you haven't let in for a long time. You're letting light in, you're letting love in, you're letting higher vibrations in, which is allowing for the negative emotions, the negative feelings, the things that don't serve you, you're letting them out as a means of letting things in. And it's really just giving you a sense of not necessarily a new playing field, but a sense of that the rain the field has been cleaned. It's not a new field, but it's a cleaner field. As a means of going out, you're starting to see things in a different way. And it's giving you new perspective because your message card that came out for April was patience. And for having a year or two or 3 or 4, however many you've had, of really struggling to feel where your place is and or just feeling out of place, it's taken a lot of patience because you really just constantly feel like this Five of Swords, that you're constantly being defeated, that you're constantly being that you're pushing up against a brick wall. And it really talks about changing your attitude and your outlook on life. And that's where I feel that you have started to move in a direction. Like I said, you're starting to notice different things. You're on the field. You're starting to notice that the grass is greener and there's flowers here, and starting to notice the beauty of the detail that is out in front of you, and it's giving you a new perspective on way of looking at things and a very lighter, more positive energy, because you've got the Seven of Wands, you've got the Nine of Swords, and then you have the Six of Pentacles that are coming out as clarifiers. And I feel that you're at the point now to where you're starting to see the negativity go, the that the end of this cycle is near, and you're really holding to staying on this journey that you are going through, because I really feel this is a very it's a very spiritual journey that you're on, but it's really a journey of rediscovering yourself as you were trying to figure out how things are moving in this world, and you're realizing that you're no longer constantly feel that you no longer have to feel like you're constantly defeated, that you have to suffer in silence, that you don't have to do this, because you're letting those feelings, those emotions go, because you're starting to see the view in front of you. You're starting to see the sun. You're starting to see the abundance, and the road ahead is light and it's bright and it's beautiful, and there is abundance, there is prosperity, there is a higher vibration that you are using as you are moving forward. So I feel like you're starting to hit some major milestones on this journey of really rediscovering and starting over, and starting to notice some of the detail that maybe you have overlooked or has been in the shadows for a long time, and you're now letting that shadow go, because opening up that gut and that intuition and allowing that energy to flow through you is allowing that negative energy uh, to go, to be let go. So I really feel that as you are navigating this month, you're really taking the time to smell the roses, so to speak. You're really taking the time to notice the little things, because it's those little things that are really helping to raise that energy, that raise that vibration of positivity for you, is where I feel that you're at, that you've let a lot of that, you've done a lot of that shadow work, and you really started seeing the light. You're seeing a different view in front of you. So let's get a message card from Spirit for this reading. And they gave you Imagine. And again, if you look at this card, you see that the moon that is here is actually, it's a balloon that is tied, and there is a person down at the bottom that is actually either holding the string or reaching for the string, however you want to view it. And it's really looking at it and saying, imagine the possibilities. It's changing that view. It's changing that perspective. It's that new beginning from the Fool that is saying a new path is in front of me, and the world is my oyster, and I'm on top of the world. I'm starting over anew. There's new, if you look, there are staircases in the new beginnings in this Fool card. There is a staircase here in this Imagine card that is all leading you up to this beautiful view that is in this Six of Pentacles that's here. So I really feel that you've been really working this year on doing that shadow work to let things go, because you're starting to see the view in front of you is full of a lot of light and positive energy as you are moving through the course of this year. So there is your monthly deep dive for April, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out, and we'll see you back here next time, Aquarius. Take care.